How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So today we are going to solve another coolest problem, which is contains duplicate. Okay, so this is the Leetcode problem number 217, and it's an easy level problem. Okay, so what the problem statement is saying, like we have given an integer array and we have to return true if the number is appearing more than one, like more than a once. Okay, so like they are saying, like it will, the number one of the number will appear at least twice in an array. Okay, so if it is appeared at least twice in an array, then we're gonna return true, otherwise we're gonna return our false. Okay, so that's the problem statement is. Let's now understand like what we have given. So we have given something like 1 2 3 1 over here, and we have to return true. So that's we are talking about right now PS. So now you ask like what is PS? PS is problem statement. Okay, so IP is input, OP is output. Okay guys, so the problem statement, the input is given 1 2 3 1. So as you can see, the 1 is appearing 2 times, so we're going to return true for that. Now so if like luckily this problem will come in your interview, then how you going to solve it? So first of all, you will gonna approach it. Let's just now talk about this approach. So this is our flow. So we are just now talk about the problem statement. Now we are talking about approach, then we're gonna look at our code. Okay, all right. So what I'm saying is, so the approach, the brute force approach to solve this problem is, what the brute force will be? Because like, you know, for example, if the interview is asking, then this is a very simple problem, but luckily if it's come up in your interview, then you have to behave like, yeah, this is a tricky problem, I don't know. So first of all, try to solve it using brute force. So what's the brute force way to solve this problem? So the brute force way is like, whenever you see a problem, array problem, okay, try to think about like, can we sort it? Can we do a sort in this one? Yes, we can do. Okay, so we have given 1 2 3 1. Okay, now what we're gonna do? We're gonna sort it. We're gonna sort it. So what it will give us? It will give us 1 1 2 3. I hope so. This thing is clear, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's how. Now like where we sort it. Now it's easy. So what I will gonna do, I will put my one of my pointer over here and my one pointer over here. If they are similar, then I will gonna return true. If they are not similar, then we're gonna return false. So that's a brute force one. So let me just show you the brute force code as well if you want to look at over here. So first of all, what I will do, I will just simply sort it. So arrays.sort. For example, we are given a nums of array, nums. Okay, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to run a for loop. So my for loop will starting from I equals to 0. For int I equals to 0, I less than my nums dot length minus 1. Now you ask why minus 1, I'm going to tell you I plus plus. Okay, now in this one I am checking if my nums of I is equals to my nums of I plus 1. Okay, then I will going to return true. If they are equal, return true, otherwise I will going to return false. Okay, alright. So now you are saying why I just write minus 1 over here. Just look at over here. For example, my I pointer will be at over here, and my another I plus 1 pointer will be at over here. Okay, so once my I pointer, my before I pointer will reach over here, then my I plus 1 pointer will be at over here. So it's going array out of bound. So that what thing I don't want. That's what I don't want. Okay, so for to handle that case, what will happen? I will just go till over here. I will go over here, and this will over here. So we don't, this I pointer doesn't have to go over here. Okay, so that's what I use. Okay, I hope this thing is clear. The brute force way is very simple. Now you will ask like, well, how can we optimize it? So to optimize it, we're gonna use another thing you can think is hash map. Sorry, hash set or hash map. Yeah, you can even use hash map as well. Okay, I will gonna show you the hash map code as well. You can use any of them, but the best thing, you know what we're gonna use is hash set is the best one, because what the set property is, the hash set property is like it will not allow any duplicate in our set. That's the best thing. Okay, so first of all, let's just look at our hash set code. Now one more thing to let you know, guys, the both Java and C++ code is available in the description, so just check it out from over here. Check the description link, you can find it from over there. Okay, because like I know my writing is not too good, but it won't be an issue because you will find the code over here. I'm just gonna tell you one Java code over here, but Java C++ code you can find it from over there. Okay, all right. So now let's just think like how we can implement our set. For example, we have given a set over here, okay, something like this, and we have our example 1 2 3 1. So what will happen? I will first of all gonna put my 1 in our set. So I will gonna put my 1 in our set. So my 1 will come over here. Okay. For example, now I will gonna put 2 in my set. My 2 will come over here. Now my 3 will come over here. Now I'm putting 1. So like when I'm putting 1, I will check, is it 1 already present? Is 1 already present? If it say like yeah 1 is already present, then I will not gonna put, and I will gonna return true, because it's already exists. Okay. So but like for example, like if I'm putting 3, then like when I'm putting every element, I'm gonna check like is 2 already present in this one. If it's not present, then just simply add it. If it is present, then don't add it, just simply return true, because now it's repeating. Okay, so that's how we're gonna implement it. I hope so that like the approach is very simple, the very piece of cake. Okay. I forgot to tell you the time complexity. So the time complexity of this one is big O of n log n. Big O of n log n, and the space complexity is big O of 1. Okay, because like we are not using any extra space, and the time complexity is we are using n log n, because we are sorting it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we are talking about the hash set. Okay, so hash set is a best way, like even you can do with hash map. Okay, so for example, like we have given something like let me just say, we given a function, public boolean function. Okay, and just simply say contain duplicate, something like this, and we are given a nums array. Okay, alright, now in this one my first job is to create a set of what? Of integer, because we are putting an integer, we are just taking integer. Okay, and let me call it simple set new hash set. Okay, alright. My set is created. So now my another job is, my next job is to simply gonna run a for loop and add it. Like when I'm adding it, I will keep few things in mind. So I'm running a for each loop, because simple, like we have the array, so just run a for each loop, and I'm checking if my set contains what? Contains I. If it's already present over there, then just simply gonna return your true. Okay, otherwise what do you do else if it's not present, then just simply add it, set dot add I. Okay, and if we don't find anything from over here, then we will simply want to return false, like if there is no repeatance over here. Okay, the time complexity in this one, ladies and gentlemen, is our big O of what? N, and the space complexity is big O of n as well. Okay, because we are using memory over here, we are creating our set to store the values. Alright, now I hope so hash set is like you can now end the video, but if you want to know the hash map way as well, if you want to know, then let me show you. So for example, we're gonna simply create a similar function over here, public boolean. Now what I will do, I will create their frequency. For example, like what I'm thinking is, what I can do is, like for example, we are given 1 2 3 1, so I will create my my key and my value. Okay, so my map. So it's a general frequency map. It's a general frequency map. Okay, key and the I will not say value, I will say is count, like how many times it's repeating. So for example, I put 1. So initially my 1 frequency is 1. Okay, because like if you look at over example, so I put it 1. I put 1 over here, so 1 is over here. Now I will gonna put 2. So I put 2. The frequency is still 1. Okay, is 1. Now I have inserted 3 in my map. The frequency is still 1. The theory of frequency is 1. Now I'm putting 1 again, so 1 is already present. Then what I will gonna do, I will update its frequency to 2. Okay, so what I will gonna check from my map is, like if any of the element frequency is greater than 1, then that means that element is repeating. So like the similar element exists. If I can't find any repeatance, then I will gonna return false, because if all the frequencies are 1, then it means like they all are unique elements. There is none of them are repeating back. Okay, so public boolean. Same content duplicate int nums. Okay, all right. Now I'm creating a map of integer, and let me call it map new hash map. Alright, so okay, now what I will gonna do is, I just create a map. I will gonna first of all fill my map with their frequencies. Okay, so for int I is to nums. Again, running a for each loop. For each loop is a way better thing than, you know, just simply writing a whole lot of things, because like you have the array, then simply, if you don't have the array, then never use for each loop. But if you have the array, then just simply use a for each loop. It's a better way. Okay. So what I want to, I'm putting the frequency. So I'm checking map.put I. If map.get or default, if it is already present or is coming for the first time, then you have to update its frequency. So this coming, so this will be I, comma 0 plus 1, like this. Okay, so what I'm saying is like if map.get, so I'm putting I, so I'm putting the value over here. Now I'm checking like if it is coming first time, so default, so by default I will make its frequency to 1. But if it is repeating, then I will get it and I will increment that frequency by 1. Okay, so we just create our frequency map. From this code we just created our frequency map. What our next job is? My next job is to check. Just simply run a simple for while loop, for loop, sorry, for it I equals to 0, I less than nums of I plus plus. Alright guys, now in this one check. Now in this one, what you have to check, if map dot just simply write map dot get what your nums of I is frequency is greater than 1. If it is greater than 1, then you have to return true for this one. Okay, otherwise just end the loop and return false, I hope so this thing is absolutely clear. The time complexity is similar, the time complexity is off, and the space complexity is off and as well for this one. So I hope so this thing is absolutely clear, ladies and gentlemen. So this question is like done. It's a very simple, easy problem of array and hashing. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I love you guys. Believe me, I love you. Take care, bye bye.